It's an old traditional song. And there's lots of versions of this, as there are of most of the old traditional songs. Sometimes this is called the Tailor's Breeches, sometimes it's called the Friar's Breeches. This particular version of the song I got from a singer called Derek Elliott, well, he's originally from Barnsley, but lives in Whitby now, and it's a version that comes from Whitby, and it's called the Whitby Tailor. It's one of those songs. It's one of those folky songs that's got lots of kind of double meanings in it. You know, I don't know if you know, but a lot of the songs, a lot of old folky songs, sometimes the words and phrases don't actually mean what they seem to mean. Like in that last song, where it said that the young boy and the young girl went down to the meadow and they met every day, and the sweet bells they did ring, and the nightingale did sing. Nothing to do with birds or bells, that. You know what I'm saying here? So this is about the tailor who's very shy, doesn't have any friends, doesn't go out very much, spends most of his time working. And then one New Year's Eve decides he's going to go to the local village dance and get himself a girlfriend. Unfortunately, he makes a couple of mistakes. The first mistake he makes is he thinks in order to get a girlfriend you've got to get drunk. But the second mistake he makes is when he starts to drink while he's getting himself ready to go to the dance. I know everybody thinks this is a modern thing. They call it preloading these days, to have a drink before you go out so you save a bit of money. But this is an ancient traditional custom of drinking before you go out. So he starts drinking while he's getting himself dressed and ready. And he has so much to drink while he's getting himself dressed that he forgets to put his underpants on. And this is very important later on in the song, because he does meet up with a nice young girl who sits him down and pays him lots of compliments, and he doesn't know what to do. He's never been in that situation before. So the only thing he can think of to impress this woman is to suggest that they swap clothes. He says, look, you put my trousers on, I'll put your skirt and petticoats on. When I've got your skirt and petticoats on, I'll go off dancing around the dance hall like a woman. You probably do that quite a lot down here, do you? So that's what happens. They swap the clothes, he gets the skirt and petticoats on, he goes off dancing around the dance hall like a woman. Because when she's got his trousers on, she legs it off out of the hall and away down the street, because in his trousers is all of his money, and she was only really interested in his money. He realises what's happening, of course, and he starts to chase after her across this crowded dance hall, and as he chases after her, the skirt and petticoats fall off, revealing the fact that he's got no underpants on. Do you know what I mean? Well, if you don't know what I mean, there's a little clue down there. There then follows what can only be described as a series of these folky euphemisms. But this tailor, he's got a trilby hat on. And that's not a euphemism, that's just a little hat. And he gets the hat off and uses the hat to his advantage in this song. This is one of the few songs I know where the audience are allowed to make up the chorus for themselves. But you do have to use the last line of every verse. It works like this. The end of the first verse goes, wine and women's company he loved exceeding well. You sing. Oh well, he loved exceeding well. Wine and women's company he loved exceeding well. Okay, got it? Second verse is, for never yet was Tailor seen in such a sorry plight. A plight in such a... For never yet Tailor seen. It's of the brisk young tailor, a story I'll relate. In a village near to Whitby town, fine garments he'd create. In a village near to Whitby town, this tailor once did dwell, and wine and women's company he loved exceeding well. Oh well, he loved exceeding well. Wine and women's company. Village dance one New Year's Eve this tailor did attend. I'm sure that he'd have stayed at home could he have seen the end. This jolly little tailor, he'll never forget that night, for never yet was tailor seen in such a sorry plight? A plight, such a sorry plight. Never yet was tailor seen in such a sorry plight. Now the tailor he sat drinking a glass or two of wine, and not being used to drinking, well, it caused his face to shine. It caused his face to shine, just like the morning sun. And he swore he'd have a bonny lass before the night was done. Was done, was done, before the night was done. He swore he'd have a bonny lass before the night was done. Now the tailor danced and sang, he had whiskey many a tot. That jolly little tailor was the merriest of the lot. He danced with ladies old and young, he swung them round and round. And one fair maiden took his arm, she asked him to sit down. Sit down, sit down, she asked him to sit down. One fair maiden took his arm, she asked him to sit down. Well, she took him in her arms, she called him her dear honey. But as they sat a-talking, she was thinking of his money. She was thinking of his money, when the tailor smiled and said, if you lend me a petticoat, I'll dance like a maid. A maid, I'll dance like a maid. If you lend me a petticoat, I'll dance like a maid. So the tailor slipped his breeches off, her petticoats put on, and the maid the tailor's breeches she quickly did adorn. Then the tailor danced the dance, while the fiddler played the tune, and the maiden danced his breeches right out of the room. The room, right out of the room. That maiden danced his breeches right out of the room. Bring me back me breeches, this tailor loud to call. Oh, bring me back me breeches, with me money, watch and all. Now the company all stood watching, and with laughter they did roar, when the little tailor's petticoats fell down upon the floor. The floor, the floor, fell down upon the floor. That little tailor's petticoats fell down upon the floor. Said the tailor, wherever you may be. Oh Lord, said the tailor, have pity now on me. There's jolly little tailor, but he didn't know what to do, 'cause his little shirt was far too short to cover all below. Below, below, to cover all below. His little shirt was far too short to cover all below. Well, it was then the fiddler played a tune for all that he was worth, and the tune that he played was called The Cock of the North. Now the ladies were delighted, but they loudly shouted no, when the tailor took his trilby off and he covered Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe, he covered Uncle Joe. That tailor took his trilby off, he covered Uncle Joe. The little tailor, he ran out into the street, where a bevy of fair damsels he chanced therefore to meet. These ladies screamed with laughter when the tailor did appear. They all gathered round and wished to him a happy new year. New year, new year, a happy new year. They all gathered round and wished to him a happy new year. But this jolly little tailor these ladies did address, says he, it's not very ladylike to laugh at man's undress. The ladies to the tailor said, give us no more of that. If you call yourself a gentleman, why don't you raise your hat? Your hat, your hat, why don't you raise your hat? If you call yourself a gentleman, why don't you raise your hat? Now in that village near to Whitby town, there's old men living yet. They'll tell you of a famous dance they never will forget. Old ladies too will tell you of the dance they loved the best, when the jolly little tailor he showed his cuckoo's nest. His nest, his nest, cuckoo's nest, that jolly little tailor. He showed his cuckoo's nest, showed his nest, his nest, showed his cuckoo's nest, that jolly little tailor.